Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. We're going to open some new goodies today. One that I previously opened and multiple in here, but we'll start with these. I got me some new lighter trekking poles with all the little attachments for snow, mud, different feet that go on it, and little attachments to help hold it all on there. So I haven't actually tried to put any of these on yet, because I think at this point this is probably the tip I'm going to end up using most of the time, at least during this season. Maybe come winter, switch out to the snow feet. But these are King gear off of Amazon, and they got the easy quick clip, which I felt would be handy for one of the features on the new tent and for the poncho teepee half tent that I got. I thought this kind of clip system, I do not like the twist lock ones, and I didn't want the ones that kind of just piece together, so I went with this, and these are nice and light, cork handle, so excited to try those out. And a lot nicer than the old ones that I had. Another set of feet in there. And now we will open this. The chair I'm sitting in was a test chair that I got on sale, and I really liked it, but it's not really rated for me. And it had a little wind incident, and the top edge got burnt and melted a little bit. So one of the things that I did was I replaced it. Why did I put my knife away? With a new one with a much higher rating. It's supposed to weigh about 2 pounds. I don't know if I'll be taking it actually backpacking, but it will be going out on camping trips, because I've loved having this short one in my teepee tent. So obviously never put this one together. It puts together different than the one I'm sitting in. So let's see how this one works. We'll check this out together. Sportner. This one has a 330 pound rating. And I'll put it together, and then I'll show you some of the differences between it and the one I'm sitting in. I do like, hopefully, if it goes in that bag really nice, I like it better than the slip style drawstring bag this one goes into. It's a beautiful day out. Another feature I like about this one is it had cup holders. At least one, and a pocket on that side. Because they are not the most, they're not the easiest to lean over and grab your drink if you don't want to keep it in your hand the whole time. So looks like I went at this backwards because there's pull loops on the top, but slide that off real quick. And look at them kind of side by side. It looks like it's a little bit taller even. I think that will work just fine. Might even work a little better. I don't know, maybe you can see kind of got the melted edge here, but still works. Definitely works for the kids. So I'll kind of show you. This one's kind of got more of an X kind of system, whereas this one is square. So I think that's helps with some of the extra weight capabilities. Legs are much further apart, which will be interesting to see. I have a snow and mud mat that goes on the legs to keep it from sinking in the snow and mud. So I'm not sure how that's going to work on that one, but I'll give it a try. So but not bad. Time will tell, but I can definitely get to the cup on this side, cell phone or whatever pocket on this side. Still quite comfortable. Let's see, I'm not going to pull this out all the way. This is by Freelaxy. This is a sleeping bed liner in its own little drawstring bag that I'm sure that's crinkly on the mic, so that's supposed to add 10 degrees to the sleeping bag rating, or can be used as a sheet solo by itself. So a nice summer sheet. I figure if I end up opening my sleeping bag up and just kind of make it a little more comfortable, it's not a whole lot of extra weight. So I want to give that a try and pull these out. I got another bag of these. These little clips that I'm going to put my guy lines onto. Probably can't see that from here, but I'll show them up a little closer at some point. I don't like trying to roll everything up with guy lines, so I'm going to try doing them on these. So I now have 2 bags of these, like 10 or a dozen in each. So I'm going to set them up. I also figured that the poncho teepee tent, you're definitely not going to keep them attached, but you need them for setup. So this would be a good way to go. So got some of those. This is the new tent that I got. Force it. 2-man. It's a little bit heavier than I think most people would want. I don't like, I haven't tried bivy tents, but I like having space and room, having my stuff in there, in the tent with me. We're not letting trash go out here. It all goes home with us. So this is a little under 6 pounds. I also don't plan on doing any like multi-day crazy type of hiking like that. It'll be a few hour hike in and camp for a couple of nights. So went with this one, and the vestibule has an awning that can be held up with these. Again, why I wanted to get a new, nicer set of trekking poles. So I will be putting that up and putting a video together just for the tent and experimenting with that. Just my box of goodies here. So this is my One Tigress tentsformer poncho tent. So another reason to have a trekking pole. That's what holds this up, and then guide out single trekking pole or a tree limb that works. So I'm excited to try that out. So might be putting that up, doing a video for that here shortly. You guys have seen my sleeping bag. Rapid rope. I love this stuff. This is a mule tape type rope that has its own dispenser. Comes out of there, and then it's got its own cutter. So I'm going to be making guy lines out of that. And a cool feature is it actually has some knots and stuff on it. So we're learning some of that. There's 120 feet, and then you can just take the top off, put in a refill. Awesome, awesome stuff made here in the USA. So been using that on my canvas wall tent as the guy lines. So nice. So be making guy lines for the poncho, definitely. We'll see what the tent has to offer. Everything else in here. So I got my Wise Out Outfitters pillow. I like to be comfortable, and if I need to haul a little bit extra, I will. So I got my pillow, my Unigear sleep pad that airs up the bag, becomes the inflator. All of this I will be doing stuff on, videos on, and showing more in depth later, just to show you a little bit more what I got. The E-Troll hammock. This has 2 tent poles in it, so that the built-in bug screen actually sits up above you. It came with 2 stakes to stake the ends out so you can put it on the ground as a solo tent, which is why I also bought these tarps. Showed one in a previous video. To go over this, if I'm going to be in weather or just need sun protection, shade, or the rain or whatnot, to go over the hammock for use with that. So, and another bag of the clips. Just got this tote, so I'm trying to get it put together too. So yeah, there's some more unboxing stuff, some more gear. I'm about maxed out without actually being able to get into my shed right now and put everything in the bag together and see what else I need or want. So yeah, some awesome stuff. Chair seems pretty comfortable. Be excited to see how it feels after sitting for a few hours and cooking, but it already sits up way better. And might have to try that cup holder out, can holder out. So thank you guys for checking this out. Hopefully some of this gear, hopefully all this gear works out for me. Maybe something inspires you. Again, if you have any opinions, if you've used any of this, any thoughts on it, pros, cons, or suggestions, leave me a comment. Give me a like, a thumbs up. Guess that's the same thing on here. A share even. And yeah, get some videos of the tent, poncho. I'm actually kind of excited about the poncho tent. got a cool idea for camp setup with that. So hopefully we'll be able to get that out. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. Until next time, see you on the mountain.